Everybody, it's Mr. Buro from Staten Tech, and today we're going to be talking about the logo creation project for AutoCAD. I'm going to switch over to the document right here. It says, in this project you'll use CAD to make a logo for your design firm. In this area over here, I'm encouraging usage of basically all the commands that you know, just so you can really kind of get a logo that is beautiful and it matches the theme of your design firm, as well as one of the most important things is that it looks good on a large scale and also a very, very small scale. Here's information about saving the project, and you're going to be using your template. You're going to have design notes. The design notes should once again discuss technique and really what kind of challenges you may have had during the project. In the beginning, you are to draw a 15 by 15 square, and within the square use any AutoCAD commands you want to make the design. It says you can use color if you like, but if you do, you should also have a grayscale version of it. So if you do that, have your grayscale version sitting next to the color version. And it says the logo, once again, should be representative of your design firm name. Please make sure that's locked in by the end of this project. And the logo itself, even though it's being designed in a square, does not have to be a square. It could just be the design that fits inside the square. Let me flip over to CAD and let's get started. So just like it said, at first I'm going to do a 15 by 15 rectangle or square using the rectangle command. Okay, that's done. I'm going to integrate my name into this project, so by doing that I'm going to take advantage of the grid. I have all my snaps ready, so I'm just going to use polylines, and I'm going to press F9 to turn grid snap on, and as you can see, my mouse is now kind of sticking at grid spaces and in between grid spaces. So I'm going to start drawing my name. Using a polyline. Gonna do this in a couple of parts. I like polylines. They really provide a good amount of flexibility to work with. It should be okay. Now I'm gonna mirror this over here. That's good. I will join everything here. And now I'm going to offset some of those polylines by half space. See how that looks after I clean it up. The polyline and draw here. Turning off my snap just for a moment. Same thing over here. And I'm going to modify this piece here. I think I'm going to grab this and snap it to that space, and this, and snap it to that space here. Then I'll trim out those edges. Join those. Looks a little bit thin in the center over here, so let me grab onto those grips and move them back one space. And I think that looks good. I'm happy with that. Next, let's do the U. This should be easy. I'm going to come down to about here, and then switch to an arc. Not that much. Let's see what that looks like if I pull it downward. It bulges a little bit there, so instead I will move it down one part and extend this back to here. Copy this. Rotate it 180. Oops. Probably should have done that on a grid space, just to make sure. And then I will move it here to there. It's all good. Join them. Do another offset of 0.5. Good. I know you think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I just wanted to make the O first because the U is much easier. From the O. Using the stretch command, which is often not used. Join again. Now this is one piece, and this is 3 pieces. You'll see it lights up the right way. And now I'll trim the B to create the R. By using parts of the pre-existing letters, I am able to really solidify the uniformity of this particular design. Looks pretty good. I think the only thing... Nope, actually I don't want to fix anything. It's nice. We select everything again, hit J for join, put all the connective pieces together. So I have that ready to put inside my logo. And I was thinking before that I'd like to make a design with hexagons. Don't really know exactly what it's going to look like yet, but let's take a shot. This I'll turn actually ortho on to make sure the hexagons are facing the way I want them to. Okay, so I'll take that one, copy it from one of these points, turn my snaps off, put a few of them together. Not really sure how many I'm going to keep. Take one from the top this time. Here. Okay, so I'm going to move these, start centering it. Maybe I will take some more. Okay, so now I'm going to get those hatches. I'm going to start hatching these, and I'm going to turn that into a honey hatch to keep my theme going. In fact, I think I'm going to delete these out, so I don't have the actual hexagon there. There, like that. And I wonder if I can get rid of these. Yes, I can. So I will trim those. This. And then I'm going to fill in a solid hatch for my name. It shouldn't be difficult. So the join commands. So I'm going to scale this down. Something not that big. Put it in. Attach scale, I'm going to bring up a lot more. And I will be offsetting these inward a little bit. Let's see what this looks like. Here, just a little bit more centering work for my material. Gonna eyeball it. Happy with that. Then, according to the document, it says copy it to the side with the square and scale it down by a factor of 10. So it becomes a 1.5 by 1.5 square. So let's take it. I'll pick copy. Use my ortho just to make it even. Put it over there. Then I'll take the whole thing, scale it down by a factor of 10. Still looks good. Next, I'm going to do the next part, which says create a block out of your logo. Name it logo. Choose a base point as the lower left-hand corner of the square, and when choosing items for block, do not select the square. That's easy. So I go to the insert part, hit create block, name it logo, pick a base point of the lower left-hand corner of the square, select all of the objects but not the square. See, everything is blue here except the square. And that's about it. When I hit OK, it's now a block, as you can see. It's right here. And according to the document, I will now use the W block or the right block command to create an actual DWG file that's separate. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I just pick right block here, or type W block. My source is going to be the logo, and I'm going to create it to the desktop and just call it Buro logo. So now, as you can see, if I go to open it, it actually is its own DWG file, which is a little weird, but that's how it works with the right block command. And now I can insert it as a DWG file anywhere I want in CAD. So here's my template. I'm going to now pick Insert, And I'll put it in here, snap it on. And I'm also going to make my viewports. Let me go to the viewport area. Pick rectangular viewport. I'm going to have it just appear right here. Zoom in nice to it. That looks good. Just have to modify this viewport a little bit. I'm now going to go back to layer 0, turn off the viewport, and that is my complete logo project. Except that's not actually my logo. I'm going to delete it now and put in my official logo. So there we go. That is how you create a logo. I utilize a lot of commands. I use the block function in the end, demonstrated using scaling, and did the right block command to export it as a DWG file. And if you ever wanted to insert that, you just have to click insert and pick block from library, and it's right here if you want. You just click onto the stuff and there it is. Now you could actually use it. Okay? So that's it. Thank you very much.